Matthew, Peyton, Maxey, class of 2025 receiver, 5'11", 200. My name's Maxey. I'm a receiver in O-line, and the only reason I chose this outfit is because I heard all the moms love them.
What does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
Lots of hard work for sure, lots of lifting, hard work, waking up at 6 a.m.
What's it like getting up at 6 a.m. to lift?
Hell. It's hell. You gotta wake up just like thinking you're gonna go lift. After the lift, it's good. You're like, oh, I got the lift on, but besides that, like, it's good. It's good.
How much has this program changed you as a person?
It's definitely changed me. Like, I used to just be like kind of lazy. I still am a little lazy, but I'm definitely a hard worker, and I get what needs to be done. That's for sure. And then, yeah, that's about it.
You're one of the most athletic players on the team. How much have you relied on your athleticism in the past and now kind of focus more on using that along with hard work?
To be honest, yeah, my athleticism got me a long way, but nowadays, like, there's a lot bigger people than you are, so you gotta use your athleticism and also the hard work to get you where you are, because there's always, wherever you think you're good enough, there's always someone that's better than you, wherever it is.
Go back to your sophomore year when you started just dominating JV, and then you're coming up in varsity games and you're making plays there too. What was that like as a sophomore? When
you're a sophomore on varsity, it definitely feels good. Like, you just feel like you can go out and play and you always just want to do it, and then you go on JV and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, I'm here, but you just want to play varsity. So I just strive to play varsity every single day as a sophomore, and that's really all I wanted to do.
Then your junior year, you were one of the top players on the varsity team. Yeah. What was that like, making plays every Friday night?
It feels good. It definitely feels good to score a touchdown on a lot of people. Whoever, I don't know, scoring touchdowns, making plays, feels good. Running into the student section, everyone's hype, feels good.
What's it like running through the tunnel and coming into this atmosphere on Friday night?
It's hype. It's definitely hype. But when we go out and touch the rock, walk out to the stadium, feels good. Especially I think we're gonna have a new entrance this year that no one knows about yet. It's coming.
You played with these guys since you were so tall. You know, what's that like growing up with these guys, and now here you are, your senior year, your time to shine?
To be honest, I played for Holy Trinity football team until 7th grade. I was 3rd grade to 7th grade, 52-0. Never lost a single game.
You didn't play.
Never lost a game, and then I came here. I was like, wow, I lost a game for once in my life in football, and it's just like, because all these kids at Avon, they're just like, they try to, our Holy Trinity team versus them, we kill them by 50. We kill them by 50.
I think we use a bench warmer.
We kill them by 50. Nah, we kill them by 50.
They
They all talk, but yeah.
Washington.
50 to, bro, don't shout people out on this. But Grant, I like you too, bro.
If you guys didn't talk smack to each other, how would you function, you know?
You don't. That's how you're friends. You just talk shit, really. Oh, talk trash. Talk trash to people. That's really about it.
I know, I've had to bleep you quite a few times, you know that? You made some incredible plays last year. You know, go to the catch against Berea, you know, the catch against Highland, you know, the catch against Lake. You know, when you're in the moment and you're making these outstanding, crazy plays, what's going through your head?
I don't really even know. I just look at the ball and I catch it, and then when I get down, every emotions just start coming to me. I just do whatever I think of first. I like either punch someone, spin the ball, someone come up to me. I guess some people try to high-five me and I don't even see them. Whoever I just caught it over, I start talking trash to them. Whatever comes to my mouth, I just say it. So sometimes it gets me in trouble. I had a pretty decent amount of personal fouls last year, so I got to fix that this year.
But how about even just like the play against Highland?
Yeah.
Here you are just kind of just coming up the sideline. You look back at Blake, and then all of a sudden you just take off. And he throws the ball 50 yards outfield.
Double team, 3rd and 10. Just throw it up. I'm catching it.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, when did it click in? Like, all right, I got to go make this great play.
Oh, I actually do. I broke down. I was like, all right, there's 2 people on me. He's not going to throw me the ball. I look back, and the ball's like in the air, and I start running. I'm like, I see 2 dudes on me. I just, right over his head, get hype, spin the ball. I don't even know. Just toss it. Sideline's going hype. That's about it. I don't even know.
What's that like? I mean, you just feel like the coolest dude in the world? What?
I mean, you feel pretty good after. You feel pretty good after making a catch like that. After mossing someone, the best feeling. I'd rather moss someone than score a touchdown.
You got a dynamic teammate on the other side, too, with Kepner, just lightning fast.
Yeah.
What's that like with the 2 of you just playing against each other?
He's more like the straight line speed, and I'm more the quickness, so he just runs the post routes, and then I'll just do whatever on the inside, and then I'll run the short routes. So they'll throw to me for a little bit, throw the short routes, and then Kepner's outside, you just chuck it deep to him, and he's wide open by 20 yards pretty much every single time because corners are way slower than him.
You play with some really talented players on this team. What is that like? I mean, from quarterback to line to running back to defense, everything. Yeah. You just step back sometimes, like when you're not involved in the play and just you're in awe? Yeah,
to be honest, like, everyone does, like, you don't even need to do your job. If I don't do my job, someone else is doing my job. Like, you do your job, but if I don't play good, he plays good. If he doesn't play good, I play good. If the defense doesn't play good, the offense plays good. Offense doesn't play good, defense plays good. Everyone backs up each other almost every play. And then offense just relies on that defense. And, yeah, this defense is going to be probably the best defense we've ever seen coming in.
The last 10 years, you guys have been one of the most winningest programs in Ohio. Do you guys feel extra pressure to keep that going?
Not at all. No pressure at all. We know it's going to happen every single year. Coach Eller's going to do his thing, make us win. Every single year we replenish players, get them big. Freshman year, we're all little. Senior year, 6'3", jack, 240. We all coming in.
How psyched are you for your senior year?
I'm ready. But like Nolan said, I don't want it to be over because I try to take in my moments, but I'm ready. It's going to be crazy this year.
How much are you just going to let it soak in and you're going to just live in the moment?
I'm going to try to live every moment. Like, after every game, I'm going to take it all in. And I'm obviously trying to win a state championship, so let's go. I'm ready.
How realistic is that?
It's 100% realistic. It's going to happen this year. This is the final year. It's going to happen.
What's it going to take?
It's what we got. We don't need anything more. It's what we got. It's this team. We're winning this year.
Matt Maxey will go down as the greatest competitor that I've ever coached. And man, have I coached some competitors. But no one competes harder than Matt Maxey. He loves to compete. He absolutely loves to compete. He's a fierce competitor. There's a lot of Matt Maxey and Mike Elder similarities. Some good. Some both of us need to work on, which is controlling our emotions in the heat of the moment. But every great competitor has a little edge about him, and he has that edge. And I think he has a chip on his shoulder because, in my humble opinion, he's the best wide receiver in the state of Ohio. I don't care if anybody tries to argue with me on that. College coach that takes a chance on him and gets him in their program is going to see that, and they're going to be glad they did.
How many people you think judge him by his size, and they think he's average?
Too many people judge him based upon probably his size and think he's average, but he's far from average. If Matt has the same season he had last year, and we expect him to, or better, he'll go down as the #1 all-time leading receiver in Avon football history. You think about some of the great players who have played here, that's pretty elite company. On a personal level, just connect with him because I think there are some similarities between us, and I love that kid. I love his competitive nature. And I'm glad he's on our team because if I had to pick one guy to be in an alley with, and fight our way out, there's some big, strong guys. There's the Jeremiah Kellys of the world. There's other big, strong linemen. There's linebackers. But I'm taking Matt Maxey with me.
Have you seen anybody make more dynamic plays than him lately?
Nope. He's twitchy, and he just has a special ability to get in and out of breaks and do some remarkable things. I will tell you that I've been giving him a lot of credit, blowing up his head here a little bit, but I got to see that same edge and nastiness in the run game that we see when he's running routes and trying to get open. He's a dynamic playmaker and can arguably be considered the best receiver ever to play here. And I could come up with 50 names of guys that were dynamic and great players. So to be considered potentially as one of the best speaks volumes for who he is.
What few qualities would you say that makes him one of the best?
It's his competitive nature. Like, I'm telling you, if you play this kid in a video game, he wants to win. If you play this kid in ping pong, he wants to win. If you play this kid in hopscotch, he wants to win. And it matters to him. Like, he will compete at anything. I'm sure if you had him in a hot dog eating contest, he would try to win that thing no matter what the cost. He is that guy. Some people are wired that way and some people aren't. And I remind him all the time that is something that will serve him well in his life if he understands how to manage it. Because certainly I have some of the same qualities, but you got to manage that appropriately. It's his competitive nature. I've never seen a more fierce competitor than Matt Maxey.
Aside from his enormous talent, he is the fiercest competitor. He is the most competitive receiver I think we've ever had. And we've had a bunch of competitive receivers. And one of the reasons why we feel good that he's going to fight for that ball and come down with it. What I see about Matt's growth, he truly is taking the receiver and how you run routes and the little details. He thinks about it. He works hard at it. One of the reasons why he's going to go down as one of the best, if not the best we've had, attention to small detail and how he runs routes. And then you throw on that, like, he wants the ball. He wants the damn ball, if you'll excuse my language. It makes him great.
How much easier does a player with his athleticism and tenacity make your job?
Oh, it makes all of our jobs easier. You know, I mean, it makes Nolan's job easier. It makes, you know, the football, we sometimes overcomplicate it. It's trying to put our best players on the best matchups we can find. With Matt, most matchups we have, like, hey, listen, this corner is really good this week, but we're okay. Like, Matt's going to win. So that makes it easy. It makes some reads simple.
Crash out. If you don't know what that is, it's just the opposite of someone who, like a school kid. Think of that. Think of the exact opposite. He's smart. He has street smart. Very good street credibility. Street smart. Smart in school when he needs to be.
He's just a crash out.
Crash out. Murder. Small. He is small. He's not that big. Dwarfism. Good looking. And last thing, meathead with a capital M. Very big meathead.
Doesn't some of the plays he makes just impress us?
They do impress me. The way he's just like able to go up there athletically as such a small target out there. What? You're 5'10". You're not huge.
I'm 6 foot 180. You're 5'8".
As him being a 5'10", 5'11" as a receiver, and the way he just goes out there, jumps over people, head taps people, makes all these athletic catches and everything, and the way he scores. Obviously put up over 1,000 yards last year, not only receiving, but he had rushing yards too. I think he's very dynamic and athletic player.
What's more impressive, the catches he makes or the trash talk after?
I would say the
Not catches, because trash talk is so expensive.
I would 100% say the catches because the trash talk is expected. It is good. He can back it up. But I would 100% say the catches because you don't see a guy like him making those catches. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best receiver in Ohio, I would say. So.
He's a killer. Yeah.
Do you like to murder him?
Yeah, he's a good guy. Look at him.
Who wins in a
Great
fight?
dude.
You or Matt?
And I would beat Matt in a fight. So Matt, when you're watching this, you can't fight. You think you're strong or not. He's all talk. But yeah.
I've known Matt Maxey since we were 3 or 4 years old. We used to go to private school together, and then he ended up coming to Avon in like 7th or 8th grade, and it was it was nice being around him, and growing up with him has been real fun, and we've done a lot of things together. Played basketball, baseball, football, like you name it. We've done a lot of things together from our youth, and even now he's a great guy.
When you see some of the things he does on the field, what do you think?
This guy's, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. I've been seeing him do this his whole life. We'd be in basketball games where we're like 4th or 5th grade, and he would do like a step back, turn around 3, and it goes in. I'm like, oh, I didn't need to get the rebound for that because he was going to go in. I'm going to start drawing back on defense, and I've just seen him do things. It's not surprising. It's definitely like, whoa, like how'd that happen? But it's not surprising. He's been doing it his whole life.
How much do you think he gets judged by his size and then he just blows people away with his athleticism?
It's the name of the game sometimes. Looks can be deceiving all the time. It's unbelievable. He's crazy athletic, crazy fast. Plays bigger than his frame, for sure.
Oh, man. Spontaneous, like you never know what you're going to get. He'll be chill, and then he'll start talking smack, but I mean, today he caught like 6 touchdowns, but yeah, you never know what you're gonna get from Maxey in a good way. Like, you'll think he's being chill, and then we'll just go and torch you, man.
That's electric. When he gets the ball, he just moves around. If I'm hanging out with him, he just has 100% energy. He's hilarious.
Is he one of the more crazy kids on the team?
For sure, yeah. I mean, me and a bunch of my friends and him, we went to Five Below a couple months ago, bought some rafts, just jumped in the middle of the Rocky River. All Matt's idea. So.
Matt Maxey's also one of my dudes. We have like this little thing, or we're like that. He's gonna have another great season. You want a really good player, really good competitor, someone who isn't scared to like get lined up against one of the best players in the country and like still make a play. That's what you get from Matt Maxey.
There's stuff I want to say. I wouldn't say on camera because I love Matt. I play with him forever, but I've known him since 6th or 7th grade. I played baseball with him, and then he came to Avon, played football with him. We worked together.
What was the first thing you thought of when you saw him on the football field?
When I saw him on the football field, I just knew he's like Nolan. He's a pure athlete. He loves the game. He loves to compete. He's a real competitive guy. He hates to lose. But he's just a really all-around football player.
How bad does he hate to lose?
Matt hates to lose. You can see it at practice. You come to practice, the offense and defense are going at it. Matt's at the front of that and yelling at the defense.
If he does that to his own teammates, what does he do to opponents?
I would just say he's competitive, and there's that drive to win that sometimes I don't want to say he gets carried away, but or he has
You can.
I don't want to say that about Matt. I like Matt, but I would just say his drive to compete is what really pushes him forward in the game.
That's a competitor. That's what I call a competitor. High energy, just loves to compete, loves to play football. He's a good guy outside of school. Likes to have fun. Very energetic kid.
Have you ever met a more competitive person than him?
I don't think so. I seriously don't think so. Man, you record the practices, you see him he's just funny. It's good. It's fun watching him. I like watching him play.
There's also no one like Matt either. He's everyone knows this, that he's he's one of the funniest people. I also trust him a lot too. We've been best friends since baseball, and when I was a little kid. He's not a cocky person. He's just super confident, and we need people like that on our team. And I think he's just one of my best friends. So.
Have you ever met anyone more competitive than him?
No, honestly, I don't think I have. The way he competes with everyone, the way he just goes about his craft and stuff, I think is super impressive. People need someone like Matt on their team, and that's what everyone on our team knows. We need someone like Matt, and he makes us all better.
He's made some highlight reel plays. When
Yeah.
he does that, what's going through your mind?
Almost dang. When I saw that catch with him, all this on the Hogan 4-star corner, in the game, I was dang, he's really going crazy. That's one of my best friends, going crazy. I was super happy for him, and I was it just wowed me. I didn't expect it, but it was super cool.
Competitive, really competitive. But he's a dog too, He's crazy, pretty crazy sometimes. Talks him.
One of the most competitive people I've ever seen in my life. He has Napoleonism, which means short and angry all the time.
You never see him happy?
He's happy sometimes, a little bit.
I've definitely gotten closer with him throughout this year. Last year I started with him, we were at number 8, number 9, but yeah, it's just a dog.
Have you ever met a more competitive person than that, Maxey?
I don't think so. I don't. Just the way his demeanor, and he always tries to get an edge on somebody no matter what.
Do you feed off that, and does that fuel you during a game?
I think I feel off of it a little bit. I kind of just do my own thing in game. I don't really react to everything that happens, but I could say a little bit.
8th grade was the first time I actually got to play with Matt, and that's when our friendship kind of started.
Did you almost notice, you're wow, I got a weapon over here, I'm going to take advantage of
Yeah,
this?
if I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't know Matt was Matt until freshman years when Matt, I think, really was wow, he's pretty good.
How much do you think teams judge him on his size?
A lot. I also think that a few teams we played now have tried to play man against us, and every single team he's cooked. So I just think, note to the future teams that they should probably, start double, triple teaming Matt, because he's going to have double-digit receptions every single game. It's funny because every single time it's man coverage, Matt looks at me and I look at Matt, and it's not necessarily a head nod because we don't want to give it away, but we both know that the ball's going to come to him before I even snap the ball. So I think our chemistry there it's there for sure.
How about just the ability, sometimes you just throw the ball up
Right.
and he goes and gets it?
Right. I come up to him multiple times a game and say, just run, I'm going to throw it to you and make a play, and he does that. So it's nice. It's nice being able to just throw the ball up and let him come down with it.
How does a 5'10" player moss so many people?
Skill. He's really skilled. He can jump high. He's super athletic, and then also mindset. He has the mindset that he's going to be the one to do it, and he's not going to let anybody take that away from him. And that's what makes Matt is his mindset.
What's something that you would just say about Matt Maxey that you would want people to remember your relationship about?
me and him are the only one who will check each other. Like, if he's got a problem with me, he'll check me, and if I got a problem with him, I'll check him. And that's, I think, what I admire most about my friendship with him is that, but with me and him, I just think we're on the same level, and you know, we have honest conversations with each other all the time, even if it's not the most like sappy, lovey-dovey conversation all the time. We can be hard on each other and take it, and we know at the end of the day that we're still going to be boys and teammates and make plays on Friday nights. The most competitive person I know. I don't know if he's as competitive as me. I know he definitely talks trash more than I do. I'll say he's definitely up there. I haven't really met many people who are as competitive as I am, but he definitely is up there. If he's not ahead of me, he's definitely tied with me. So he's ultra competitive.
Hollywood made a movie about Matt Maxey. Who would star as Matt?
John Wick, Undertaker, Mark Wahlberg, scene from Lone Soldier. He jumps off a mountain. Iraqis are cornering him in a mountain, jumps off the mountain, falls down, breaks his leg, ankle falls out. He's got 15 broken bones, crawls into a river, comes out, kills everyone. That's who starred me pretty much. And for looks, probably like The Rock. The Rock for looks.
You get too much hair for The Rock.
I look just like him.
You can shave your head?
Maybe. The Rock and Leonardo DiCaprio.
The real question is, what's The Rock cooking?
I don't know what he's cooking. I have no clue.
If you're a superhero, who'd you be?
Stretch man.
Stretch man? Is there
Stretch
I don't know. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Nobody's saying that. Was it the figure that goes all the way?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Elastic man.
Yeah.
Stretchy man.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. I'm stretchy man.
If you were a pizza, what toppings you got?
Every single meat. All the meats. You put every single meat you can on the pizza. That's me. I like meat. I am meat. I put meat.
You like meat?
I love meat too.
The lottery, the Powerball, was at $1 billion, and you had that winning ticket. What would you do with it?
First, I'm going to war with that money. I'm taking my whole football team. We're all going to war. We're all getting those black bomber jets. Whoever wants to fight, we're going to war. I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about? Those black stealth jets. We're going to war. The USA wins World War III. Then we drop down by an island. We all celebrate.
It's a beautiful plan.
That's what I would.
I like that.
That's a little violent.
He is violent.
He called me a crash out, but that's not really what I am. I'm a nice guy. Inside, I'm a nice guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Outside of what are you?
I don't know.
A killer. A killer.
I don't know. Yeah.
You do say murder him a lot.
I do, yeah. I'm a murderer.
Well,
He doesn't really.
Then?
He has the track.
Yeah, he's got the track.
He got the track speed.
I ran 11.2 and 11.2 and no shoes. No shoes, no stance, wide receiver stance, 11.2. Against the wind.
Against the
wind. Yeah.
No, with
uphill?
the wind. No, with the wind.
Uphill.
Uphill in the snow?
Well, it was a mountain, but
Oh.
yeah. That's about it.
You had some logs on your shoulders too.
438.
Yeah, were you like that? Like,
I actually did. That, I'm not gonna lie. One time I tried to carry a log at the beach. It was like 500 pounds. It was me, Matt Meir, and Trent. We were carrying this log across the beach. Like, we just watched a movie. We were all hyping stuff, so we pick up a log, start walking down the beach, and they drop it, and I'm suffocating under this big, ginormous log. And I remember there's this whole mark. I thought I was gonna die. Actually, no, I didn't. I was good, but I lifted it right off of me. But besides that, yeah. Just looks at me, give me a little wink, just throw it up, touchdown. Eagles win.